the best thing ever. Oh my god. Hello! Happy Thursday. It is Thursday, my day off, and I'm going on a very fun adventure today, and I thought I'd take you guys with me. I've decided today I'm going to Strand, and I can't wait. I have a $30 gift card I've had since Christmas, and I've always wanted to go to Strand alone just so I can spend like an insane amount of time there, just like flowing through the stacks and just like looking at all the books and just like dying inside in the best way possible. So I'm so excited. It is a cold but sunny day here in Brooklyn, and I'm just so excited to go on a little adventure, and I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, a little fit check before we go. We have this hoodie that says all I need is books and tea, and I think that's perfect to go to a bookstore. Then we have my leather jacket. We have my tote bag, livetoteart.etsy.com. We have some rings. I'm not wearing too many because I hate wearing rings on the subway, like holding the bars. And then we have these pants, which I actually got last time I was at Strand at like the market outside, so that's kind of cool. But I'm so excited. Let's go. back from the bookstore and I wanted to show you what I got. So I had picked up 5 books in total, and obviously we had to do the gauntlet thing where I sacrificed some of them because I couldn't get them all. I had a $30 gift card, I went $5 over. That was pretty good for me. But I got 3 books. I got 1 poetry book, 1 fantasy book, and then I got an art book, which I'm super excited about. So the first book I picked up, I spent a lot of time in the fantasy stacks and the fiction stacks and just kind of like exploring, and this popped out to me. I showed the second book in the series' cover because it was so beautiful, and this one's beautiful as well. It's called Foundry Side by Robert Jackson Bennett, and I've never read any of his work, but it's reviewed on the front or the back cover by Brandon Sanderson and Tamora Pierce, which are some incredible authors. Tamora Pierce is one of my favorite authors. Brandon Sanderson's writing is absolutely incredible. I read the Mistborn series by him, and I really liked the concept of the book. It says that Sancia Gorado is a thief and a damn good one, and her latest heist on Tavane's docks is nothing to her unique abilities can't handle. Blah 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 blah. I don't know, it's just like really interesting sounding. It's typical fantasy of like politics and powers and a thief. I love like assassins and thieves stories, and so I'm really excited to read this. I read the first couple pages. I really like kind of the narrative voice and the sarcasm and wittiness. I've been writing more, and I've noticed that like my writing style and narrative voice tends to come out pretty sarcastic, and I think it's just like fun to see how other people do that too. So really excited to read this. It's really beautiful. Probably gonna wait a bit to read this because I have some other books in line first, but then I got this book. It was only $7 and I thought it was super interesting. The cover's kind of ugly, but it's fine. It was $7. It's International Poetry Now, World Beat, and then it's From New Directions. I don't know what comes first. But it's a collection of international poetry, people from all over the world. They have Caribbean poets, Israeli poets, Iraqi poets, Chinese poets, so many people, and I was reading a few of the poems and they were really captivating and really interesting, and I think it's really cool to get different perspectives of poetry and international voices. So really excited to read this. I've been really craving some poetry, so I picked up Maya Angelou's poetry book, like collection of poetry, and I've picked that up before in another bookstore, but it didn't make it, unfortunately. I'm definitely gonna go back. So I did not know, so like the second floor of Strand is like fiction, kids, and art stuff. And I didn't realize they have like an entire section of just like old art books like that people have given, I guess. And they're all like $3 to $7, like $2 to $7. And there's like Sotheby magazines and like art books. I found one about the Yellowstone National Parks and the history of art created by it, which I should have gotten. And there was a photography book of trees. I love trees. It's always really difficult with stuff like that because that's stuff that's like one of a kind. Obviously it's like still other people have it, but that's one book that like somebody has given this store, and you're not gonna find it like again, right? Like you have to get it if you really want to, and I'm kind of sad I didn't. Maybe I'll go back like next week and see if the stuff I was looking at is still there. But I spent like half an hour just going through those bins and those shelves, and it was so amazing. The one thing I did get is, I believe this is the artist Tomery Dodge. First, the cover is beautiful, and I was so captivated by the art in here. It's just like totally my vibe. It's like abstract stuff, and it's like a very beautiful book, and I love art books. I'm trying to start an art book collection. This is my second one now, and I don't know, it's just also very special getting one that's like used. I mean, this is like in perfect condition. That's why it was a little more expensive, but like, look how beautiful this is. This is gonna look so amazing on a shelf. And it kind of matches the other art book I got. Our campus has like the give take, which you can like bring stuff to, and I found an art book I really liked from that. So I'm really excited to like slowly start building my art book collection. I think it's like a really important thing to have. And I don't know, it was just such a lovely day at Strand. Thank you so much for coming along with me. I have started reading the Nevernight series. I have this second and third book in my stacks over here, and I started reading the first one digitally, and I'm just like tired of reading books digitally, so I ordered a used copy on Pango Books, and that's on the way. And when that arrives, I'm going to officially start a reading vlog for that book, because think it's a good reading vlog book, so I'm really excited for that. I was thinking of doing a bookshelf tour of the books here in this video, but I think I'm gonna save that for another video just to kind of spread things out and just kind of like keep it more coherent. But I had such an amazing day today. I really want to go back. I'm actually about to go head out for a dog walk. That's actually why I like kind of did not spend as much time in Strand. I spent like an hour still, and then I got poke and I was so busy, but that's why I had a bit more of a time crunch than I originally anticipated. It's actually really funny how that happened. I was on the train and I was like thinking about how I need to be doing more dog walks because I have like no money, and then immediately on my phone something popped up and it was like a dog I've already walked before, and it just like worked out so perfectly. So I'm about to go do that and make a little bit of money to pay back for the books I got, even though these were gift card books. So that was really fun, but such a lovely day, such a fun adventure. I'm really grateful to be here, and thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you've been to Strand, tell me what your favorite section is, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Bye!